Do you want to know what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020, the PC version, especially the new liveries and aircrafts? Then this is the video you're looking for. Let's roll the intro and then let's dive into the details. And the first package we're going to discuss is not really a package, but a bundle. And the bundle has been created by 2Pilot. It includes 244 liveries for the A320 V2, and they are calling it the wear and tear liveries. They're having details up to 4K textures, free updates, and good optimization. And this is how it looks like, right? So again, 4K textures, custom GPU textures, wear and tear textures on fuselage, best price on the market, 4K textures, and free updates. And as you can see, this package contains multiple bundles, and that will result in liveries like this, right? This one is from Azul, Brazil, and then we've got several other ones which are also included, right? So if we move, Flyarna is there, Air Cairo. So a lot of cool new liveries for the A320 V2, and now available against a huge discount. So here again, I'm gonna say it again. Bundles, wait for them. Don't buy the individual packages because eventually there will be a bundle which is much cheaper. The next one is also from 2Pilot. It's the A320 V2 OMAF wear and tear. So this package includes also some new liveries, right, for the new Airbus A320 V2, but from America and Middle East airliners. In total, 40 liveries, including the airliners listed here. But again, I would check the bundle package because there's a very high chance that this one is also part of that bundle which we just discussed. Then the next one is also a World Liveries package. In this case, for the Boeing 707 by 4Simmers. This one includes multiple liveries from Air France Cargo, British Airways, CAC Cyprus, Qantas, US Air Force, and Western Airlines. And this package is the first jetliner developed and produced by Boeing, and it reserves these amazing liveries, right? Keep in mind that you need to have the Boeing 707. If you don't have it, then you still need to buy it. And here you can see some examples, right? The Western one, the Transworld one, then the Qantas, the Lufthansa, then the United States of America, right? This is, to say, I think the previous Air Force One, if I'm correct. Then the Challenge by CAC, British Airways, and Cyprus Airways. And the last one is Air France Cargo. So cool thing for the Boeing 707. Then the next one is by F. Soares. They created the ATR Liveries Special Pack Brazil. As you might have seen on my channel, I published a video about the ATR, which received a huge update. In this case, F. Soares released a package which allows you to fly using the Brazil liveries, both on the ATR 42 as well as on the 72. So 8K textures, no glitches, no mirroring, no missing details. Enjoy the better experience with these ATR liveries. For the ATR 42600, they've got the MAP and the VOPAS. Not sure if I pronounced correctly. And for the ATR 72600, they've got the Azul ones, the MAP one, the Passerdo one, Rio Sul, and the VOPAS again. What's included besides the liveries? Well, there's a new and realistic cockpit cabin textures. There's a fixed external missing or incorrect decals. They also fixed the passenger windows, the incorrect element colors in some parts of the cockpits, as well as the red one ambient occlusion textures, and they added dirt and scratches. Again, keep in mind that you will need to have the ATR 427-600, which is a payware version of this aircraft. But still, it looks amazing, right? I would say if you would love to fly in these liveries, then this is the package from F. Soares for you, which you can apply to your ATR aircraft, again, which has been recently updated with some great new stuff. Then the next one is a new aircraft which has landed in the marketplace. It's the Airbus A33200 by LFVR. It's a mid to long range aircraft, wide body commercial airliner created by, well, surprise, surprise, Airbus. It has 40 packages, which is, I would say, a lot for an aircraft. And besides that, it includes the aircraft itself. Right, so customized systems are included, including the basic cockpit functionalities, high detailed external interior model with high definition textures. There's also a realistic cockpit with functionality in most of the basic systems. The cabin announcements are there, right? So they've added sound files based on flight with optional 6 languages, 3 engine variants, the G, the R, and the PW, and of course their respective airline operators, as well as the simulation of the auto transfer of the trim tank based on the aircraft's center of gravity and auto logic. Fuel dumping is included, as well as the cabin model, right? The business class, the premium economy, the economy seats, and the galleys. And what they already mentioned in their intro of the description, 40 custom liveries from real world operators. What's included besides that? Well, the VNAV implementation is there, the electronic flight bag where you can see the weather, the aircraft load, the sim brief, the Navigraph charts, and the GSE options, right? The ground service options. Then the Navigraph charts, the Navigraph ONS, which stands for the Onboard Airport Navigation System, is implemented, but it requires a subscription, as well as the EFB also requires a subscription, so keep that in mind. Then the SimFleet flight plan injection, right? So you can inject the flight plan using SimBrief and then also add it to the CDU, which is cool. And the ground service equipment on demand via the EFB, that stands for the GSE options. Cabin interior is there, and realistic sounds and future updates will come in the coming months. So this is the aircraft, right? So if we look at the details, it looks pretty cool, right? Also the chocks are there for the wheels. You can see some pylons in front of the engines if it's parked. This is the cockpit, where you can also see that there's a weather radar included based on this, let's say, screenshot. Lights are working. And a lot of cool details, right? So hopefully they also have the cabin itself. But it looks like that they didn't include any pictures of that. Well, here it is, right? So here you can see the cabin. So also this cabin, right, with where you can see the business class over here. That looks pretty cool. And below that are the liveries which are included. Yeah, and you can see multiple ones, right? From Air France up to Emirates, Iberia, ITA, Air Europe, Air Serbia, but also the default A330 from Airbus, Korean Air, American, KLM, Air Caribs, Delta, Emirates again. So a lot of nice stuff for the A330-200, and this is including the aircraft. Then we've got JXAC. It's a helicopter, right? JXAC. It's created by Fly Insight Incorporation. It's a highly modified kit-built helicopter, which is a turbine engine, conversion of the Rotorway XAC 162 Foxtrot. Originally, it was developed and manufactured by Rotorway International, and then they made some changes, including replacing the original piston engine with a Solar T6232 turboshaft. And the unit was originally developed for the US Army for a single-seat helicopter, and a variant is used as an APU in the Boeing Chinook. So what has been else added, right? What's included in this one? Not pretty clear, right? Based on the text, there's no bullet list. But let's go to the details in that case. And here you can see the helicopter, right? So based on this screenshots, there are multiple liveries included, which is always good. Also, you can see a lot of detail, right? Including the engine and the exhaust. Also, the based on the cockpit, it contains some pretty advanced systems also. Not sure if everything is working, but it still is a nice helicopter. This one is also included in a bundle, so keep that in mind. You might want to go for the bundle. It's a Rotorway 162F and the JetX bundle, which is also available. Likely that's also somewhere here on the list. Yeah, here it is. So you also have this single helicopter in a bundle. The other helicopter, we will discuss it in a few seconds. Then we've got the Liveries Collection from 4Simmers. It contains 250 plus liveries. It's for the A320, the Boeing 747, the Boeing 787, F-18, A310, C-172, TBM-930, Longitude, and the CG-4 liveries, ATR World liveries. So this is really a magnificent package, which you can apply to multiple airliners or aircrafts. And that's really cool. Again, a lot of detail here, right? You can see some examples here. So the British Airways one, for example, the Hawaiian one, the Wings one for the ATR, then Citation Longitude, So cool things for I would say almost every aircraft which you have in Flight Simulator. Keep in mind that some of the aircrafts are payware, right? For example, the ATR aircraft, but also the Boeing 787-10 is only included in the deluxe version of Flight Simulator. But this could be pretty interesting if you would like to, say, have different liveries when playing Flight Simulator. Also, this one, right? Some of the packages might require the Premium Deluxe version. I think it applies to the Longitude, but it could be wrong. It could also be the CD4, but keep that in mind. The bundle one for the both helicopters, I will skip it and I will jump directly to the Rotorway RW162 Foxtrot, which is the latest in the JXAC series of the helicopters manufactured by Rotorway International. It was originally developed in the early 1990s, and it was the only piston-powered helicopter to utilize an asymmetrical airfoil with an improved auto-rotation character and safety, or characteristics and safety, right? Then they made some changes later on. That's pretty cool. It's a two-seat helicopter, right? Kit built, two-blade main rotor and two-blade anti-torque tail rotor, landing gear skid, and side-by-side seating in the cockpit. And this is what you will get. So again, pretty nice. Multiple liveries, as you can see. Not too much details included in the description of this video, but I would say details are looking very promising. Also including multiple gouges in the cockpit of the helicopter. But if you want to have both of them, then you could consider to buy this bundle again. And that's where we already are at the end of the list. So in this case, there is one new aircraft and two new helicopters in the list, and the rest of it are all livery packs, which are also pretty interesting, especially the two pilot one, which is a huge discount. So have a look at it and then decide wisely. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you're now looking more for example for more updated sceneries or maybe some new airports, then have a look at the description of this video, which contains links to the videos where I will discuss those in a separate video. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it and hope to see you back next time.